Yo guys, what is up? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to look at something brand new, or brand new to this channel at least. It has actually been out a few years. I'm a little bit late to the party, and this is called Ultimate Epic Battle Simulator. So you can get this game on Steam. Well, I say it's a game, it is more of a simulator slash game. We actually have a look at how it looks on Steam. So here is the game on Steam. I'm loving this music, man. This suspense music. This game is such a fun little gimmick. You can see all the reviews here, mostly positive. So basically, what is it? It's an ultimate epic battle simulator. So if you know me, I am a little bit crazy. I love my absolutely massive battles, and I have got quite a powerful PC now. I've got the RTX 3090, and as you know, I play 0 hour, and it doesn't really put it through its paces. So I thought, what can satisfy my mental needs as well as put my PC through its paces, and this happens to be the game for it. So I have seen videos of this in the past, so you can find loads of videos on YouTube. However, I'm going to try and create some unique ones that maybe haven't been done before. In this one, we're just going to start with something, well, I say relatively simple. I don't know if it has been done before. I'm guessing it has. We're going to do Spartans versus zombies. We're going to do 300 Spartans versus 20,000 zombies. And I mean, you can have a flick through the videos here. On Steam, it cost me £11.99. It downloaded really quick. I mean, I have a fast connection, but I don't think it was that much. Actually, it was quite big, actually. I think it was like 6 gig. But I mean, as long as you got a fast connection, Steam wasn't slow or anything like that. It did download relatively quick, and I've installed it, and I've whacked all the graphics on max. So that's what the game is, Ultimate Epic Battle Simulator. The cool thing is that actually the new one, Ultimate Epic Battle Simulator 2, is going to come out on, it says fall 2021, so I'm assuming that means October to December at the latest, I suppose. I'm hoping like October, so I can actually play number 2. Number 2 looks better graphics and stuff like that, but we're not going to look too much into... Oh, is that a Spartan, actually? It does look like a Spartan. The graphics look better there. As I say, this game, it looks like it's been released in 2017, I believe. So I'm just going to switch it to the game mode, so the FPS hopefully doesn't drop too much. So when you open the game, I've gone into options straight away, whacked everything on max. I've put it on windowed mode, put the volume down so you can hear me speak and stuff like that. What you can do, the first thing you probably want to do is just go to workshop mods. So I think it opens as default when you open the game. And you can have a look in here, and you can just literally search for anything. So let's say you want to search for a zombie. You just press that and enter, and then you just look for Nazi zombie or parasite zombie. And all you do then basically is, let's say you want this guy, you want this necrotic. I think that's from Half-Life 2. Yeah, it is. So you can just press add there, and it literally comes up with a tick, and you've got that. You can scroll down here. Anything else we want? Demonetization. Yeah, we get this guy as well. So you just literally click plus. Let's say you want a stormtrooper. You can literally type in stormtrooper from like Star Wars, and you can get a stormtrooper. So I've like installed that one, for example. All these different things, you can have them all fighting. So then the first thing I did was go on this FPS invasion, and it takes you to like this Omaha Beach style. It's a really poor FPS style, but it basically, you defended on against the oncoming hordes until your PC basically breaks. So I defended like 5 waves of zombies on Omaha Beach until there was like 600 zombies on the screen. But the thing is, it was taking too long to kill the zombies. So I've actually gone off that. I'm not going to show you this video, but obviously feel free to check that out if you do get this game. We're going to go over to sandbox mode, which is where all the cool action happens. And I've quickly set up, I mean, I haven't messed with this too much, but you quickly set up over here. So you select your map. I don't really know what the best map is, but I found this World of Imperium. Well, that might be pretty cool. And basically what it seems like is there's some kind of Colosseum. I don't think it's the real Colosseum, but it's like some kind of real gladiator arena. And inside of there, I've actually put this little green square, which is basically, I've selected ancient Greece up here. Select ancient Greece, put Spartans, team 1, and 300 of them, and they're going to hold positions. 300 Spartans. And then what are they going to be against? They're actually going to be against the evil category, a runner zombie. And we've whacked it to 20,000 to see if my PC can handle it. I did quickly boot up before. It looks like my PC can handle it, and we're going to have an epic battle. So we're going to try off with this, and then we might actually try something else. If the Spartans die, or if they're too strong or whatever, because I believe they are a lot stronger than the runner zombies, then we might try switching them to something else. We might reduce it down. There is a Jesus character, and we might try Jesus versus zombies or whatever else. Let's see how this goes. We're going to press start battle, and it will load in. It will take a couple of minutes to load in, obviously depending on how quick your PC is, I guess. I'm running this on a Ryzen 3950X, and I've got an RTX 3090. It's a Zotac Trinity, so it's not the top 3090. There is obviously the is it the Asus ROG Strix, which is like the Republic of Gamers Strix, which is the absolute top one. I believe it's a couple % faster than mine. However, I think my PC should be able to handle this. You can see the FPS at the top left there. So in every other game like Counter-Strike Go and stuff like that, I get like a mental FPS, like crazy, crazy high. Here, because we've added 20,000 runner zombies, it is taking a dip. And as you can see here, it is absolutely insane. So when we press K now, the battle is actually going to start. It says the time of the day. Does it say the time of the day here? No, it doesn't. It says today's weather, mostly cloudy with some sun, just in case you wanted a runner zombie battle against these with some, just a little bit of cloud and some sun. We're going to press K to start the battle. And then we are basically then free to have a look around. These don't look like they're running, but I think they are kind of stuck. So they're all going to be making their way over to this Colosseum. Now, when they get to the Colosseum, or whatever it is, they have to then go across this bridge. And then when they get here to this thing, they kind of disappear and then they just appear inside. So you see here, they're just kind of disappearing. And then we go inside and we actually have our Spartans. So as you can see, the Spartans need to hold the line against these runner zombies. You've even got a crowd cheering and absolutely everything. So we're now going to watch this battle ensue. The camera angle is a little bit weird. When we get a little bit bored, you can press N and it drops a nuke and kills pretty much everyone in that location where you're pointing at. But at 20,000, you can see at the top left there, I can't actually use my cursor, but you can see at the top left, the zombies are counting down and 300 remaining. Spartans, still 300 remaining. They've killed 95 zombies so far. These are running zombies. They tend to be just running at the spikes and then they get impaled. I believe you can alter the statistics of these, so you can make like the Spartans weaker. I don't know if I need to necessarily do that. There are 20,000 zombies, so they've still got a hell of a long way to go. Can they hold the line? Now, I wouldn't necessarily see this as like any kind of serious game. This is just literally just for a little bit of fun. And I believe you can have unlimited stacked bodies, just a setting in the options. But it does say you only use that setting for pure entertainment purposes. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, we can actually possess a zombie here. So we're actually this zombie now. That tends to just run at the side of him and then dies. The zombies are pretty weak, but a few Spartans are dying though. If you look at the top there, just say they are dying. This is cinematic mode. It just kind of does the camera automatically for you. So I mean, for me, this is more a test just for my PC. And also a little bit of fun to reveal to you guys. Like I said, this game is called Ultimate Epic Battle Simulator, sometimes shortened to UEBS. I think I got that right, UEBS. And you can find it on Steam. For me, it was it £11.99? I think it was £11.99. See the gigantic muscles on these Spartans. But I mean, I know I'm only just getting this game now, but Ultimate Epic Battle Simulator 2 is coming out at the end of this year. Let's hope there's no delays like there has been with several other games, by the way. So if you press the click button, it actually changes the camera angle. The camera angle right now has been done in cinematic mode, so it is all done by the computer at the moment. The AI is controlling the camera. Like I said, it is just a little bit of fun. It's nothing serious. It's not an RTS game. You can control individual units. So we'll go off the cinematic mode by pressing the C key. They seem pretty low down. It's because the bodies are stacking up. The bodies are literally stacking up. And you can see my FPS dropping there. down to 20, sometimes low 19, I think. You can literally see the bodies stacking up. That's why they look so low. But the Spartans are slowly dying. I wonder who's actually going to win this battle, because I literally do not know who's going to win this battle. Well, 275 remaining. I don't think they can do it because they've killed. If you look at that ratio, 25 Spartans for 1,200 zombies. I don't think that is quite going to cut it. I think the Spartans are eventually going to get overrun by these run of zombies. I think the way they could interact could be slightly better, and I believe that is something they're going to work on in number 2. But if you think about it, if they made the engine any more detailed, or the interactions even a slightly little bit more detailed, then you would have to expect the FPS is going to go even lower. I mean, we're running on bare minimum now. We are running on 18 FPS. You can see there on top left. The Spartans are slowly dying. Let's see if we can see any dead Spartans. There's one dead Spartan there. The thing that's happening now is there's so many dead bodies. The zombies are actually on top of the Spartans, which I find a little bit weird. Okay, so here I am a soldier now. So you right click to possess him, and then you can see the soldier's health. So I'm actually controlling him right now. A little bit kind of weird, because wherever I look, if I have to look up, I think I'm not going to possess him anymore. If I have to look up, then yeah, who's going to win? I think at this ratio, they've lost 51 Spartans, and they've only killed 2,500. No, not even 2,500. They must have not all spawned. I did set 20,000. 500 missing zombies. So this guy's actually stood on top of the bodies now. Now he's slipped down, and they've adjusted their ranks. I still don't know who's going to win this battle, but I'm edging the zombies. I think the zombies are going to win. So we might have to, if they do lose, we might have to switch him for Jesus. The zombies are starting to go around now. I don't know why they're not doing that in the first place. Oh, now they're coming out of here, apparently. So if I press N, a nuke hits and kills everyone. Which we'll probably do at the end if the zombies win, or whoever wins, we will nuke everyone and just see. Still, currently the Spartans are holding, but are they gonna last until the end? I don't think so, you know. Cinematic mode. So like I said before, all the graphics here are on ultra. I think what we could have done is actually, because I'm kind of new to this, I didn't mix up the army. What we could have actually done is had Spartans versus all different kinds of zombies. There's like Nazi zombies, there's skeleton runners, all kinds of stuff. At the moment, obviously, these are all just the same zombies. But if you've got any good suggestions of anything you want to see, we can literally have German machine gunners versus dragons and all kinds of crazy stuff like that. We can have Alien versus Predator, all kinds of stuff. So at the moment, I thought this is a good one to start with. Obviously, the natural go-to thing would be zombies against Spartans. And who's going to win? Place your bets in the comments, because I am still not sure who's going to win here. I think the zombies are edging it, and just looking at that now, how they are surrounding there, And actually, can we see a glimpse of outside here on this cinematic view? Looks like no for now. But what we might actually do is if we just press the C key again, so we'll just zoom out a second, we can see this massive horde of zombies that is yet to come. If we have a look how many Spartans are remaining, there is only 200 Spartans remaining. All these guys coming across this bridge, 16,000 still to kill. I think this is looking pretty rough for the Spartans, to be honest, especially when you see what's going to be over this bridge. It's like an army of ants, like when they're... Whoa, are they actually dying here? Some zombies actually dying by falling down the bridge here. By falling off there. Whoa, loads of them are falling. There's so many zombies. It's literally like ants when they're trying to all bring food to their nest or something like that. These are all the workers. And they're trying to get in. They're going in pretty fast. And then when they get in, they're then spawning in this little lobby area, waiting to see their... whoever they're going to see. Waiting to see. What's the guy called? Jared Butler. Jeez. This is getting a pretty massive mountain of zombies. They're actually fighting on a massive mound now of zombies. You can see the FPS there at the top left dropping down to just 17. That times 16. It's kind of weird now because like these are literally fighting. I suppose if the physics was any different, any better, then you imagine what the FPS would be. If they were like physically standing on the bodies and like just imagine what the FPS would go to. Should we try and possess someone? But you can see that quickly the Spartans are losing here, 178. So I wonder if we have to change it up a little bit in the next one. So I wonder if I possess one of these zombies again. And do a little bit of backstabbing. Okay, so I died. Right, let's possess. Oh wait, what the hell? Where's it going? Where's it sent me now? Okay, let's not possess because it's not fun being a zombie, really. The only way the zombies are winning are just pure numbers, because as soon as they run into one of the Spartans, they instantly just get thrusted back by the whatever you call it, the joust stance. Is it called a joust stance? I don't know, even know what it's called. There are so many zombies in here. If we actually have a look inside here, let's see, a hollow little bubble. 166 dead Spartans. Still got over 14,000 runner zombies alive, and now the Spartans might actually be dying faster because the zombies well and truly are surrounding the Spartans now. I think more and more are coming in, and slowly but surely they are getting engulfed. I wonder if you can set them to do the phalanx. Is it the phalanx? Where they form the little dome or the little shield? Is it a square or a dome? I can't remember. I think it's a dome, isn't it? This is still the cinematic view. Looking pretty rough for the Spartans, I would say. So zombies outside running up the hill. Hopefully for the zombies not falling down and dying, because that is killing some of the numbers. Yeah, the current ratio to zombies of Spartans is not looking good. It's looking pretty rough for the Spartans. And the less and less they get, the more and more the zombies are circling. Spartans having to even turn around now to deal with the circle, and all these bodies are stacking up. This is absolutely insane. I mean, I've seen battles of this on YouTube before. I've not seen bodies stacked that high before. I didn't know that could be that was even a thing. But unless you turned it on in the options, I didn't think that was actually going to work. So it's looking pretty insane. But I love the music. Music is amazing. There's still thousands and thousands of zombies. If we just press C again, we can actually see there's 130 Spartans remaining. They are dying at a faster rate now. You can actually literally see the numbers going down, like even as I'm talking, whereas before it wasn't affected for a very long time. 13,000 zombies remaining. Are they going to overrun? I literally have no idea. I actually thought not even one Spartan would die, or maybe like 3 Spartans would die. That's what I thought would happen here. But it just shows my my calculations were way off. I mean, I haven't even looked at the stats of any of these. But I just had a feeling the Spartans were way, way, way higher than the zombies. And they are. And it seems like if there's just a couple of zombies, they just run into the spikes and just instantly die, or instantly get put down to 10 HP health. However, if there is loads of zombies, they then overwhelm, and it seems like the Spartans can only do 1 attack per few seconds. So currently the Spartans are getting overwhelmed. There's literally, we're getting close to 100 Spartans remaining, and only 6,000 zombies have been killed. The stats are at the top left of the screen. Player kill 7. I must have got a set a few kills when I was one of the Spartans. See the FPS actually getting higher the more zombies die. Spartan has fallen. It's hard to see what is actually going on in here now, because there is so much blood and so many zombies. It's hard to actually see the Spartans. But it definitely looks to me the Spartans are losing. This ratio of zombies dying to Spartans dying is not good. I think you probably need to put probably 12,000 zombies will probably be more fair. And it's still a pretty good ratio for the Spartans. Look how many zombies they are killing. The texture on those shirts and like the 3D look of it just looks so real on the zombies. I'm not saying it's the most realistic game ever, but the shirts do look of high detail. So the Spartans are currently completely circled, and they're in a bit of a dome of bodies here, looking very, very rough for them at the moment. They are so deep down, they are so buried in zombie bodies. I think only a nuke I think only a nuke would save them now. Well, would kill the zombies, I mean. Likes to show the crowd more and more zombies coming towards, we'll call it the Colosseum. I mean, it's not the Colosseum as far as I'm aware. I didn't think the Colosseum was raised up like that. I mean, I've never been. It's looking very, very rough for the Spartans right now, baby. Looking pretty rough. I'm gonna say bet zombies all. Meaning the old CS betting system. Bet T all or bet CT all. I'm currently gonna bet zombie all. 62 Spartans remain. And they are so deep down in this rift of bodies. It's absolutely mental. I barely can see the Spartans anymore. "38 Spartans remaining, and I can see one. Can only see one. There are some Spartans down here, though. I mean, maybe they can play dead. That's probably their best chance now. Probably is their best chance because they are completely engulfed here. Then if the zombies can tell who's alive and who's not, if you pretend to be dead, can they detect it? I literally can't see the Spartans anymore. The Spartans are completely engulfed. I think they are still fighting. I can hear the fight in action. But they have completely engulfed them now. Some zombies actually running away. Still falling outside. They definitely look like ants. That is a given. The bridge is fully loaded now. We have a look how many remaining. 34 remaining. I think it's safe to say the Spartans are definitely lost, but are they still fighting? That is the question. Maybe the zombies are now too high. Oh no, zombies are still dying. You can actually see slowly but surely zombies are still dying. Seems to be the closer I go, that's when the FPS drops. I think we might have to nuke this. There's just so many zombies. There's no way the Spartans can deal with this. There's 34 Spartans remaining. And there's just so many zombies left. It's not even funny. There's crowds and crowds and running up. But what actually they're doing is actually pushing each other off the thing here. So that's probably what's killing them, actually. I think the Spartans literally cannot fight anymore because of this huge amount of bodies. The Spartans are completely lost inside of here, so I don't think the Spartans are even fighting anymore. Let's pretend they are playing dead, but what we're actually going to do, we're actually going to launch a nuke to finish this battle once and for all. So wherever we press the nuke, wherever we press N is going to nuke it. So we're going to do that right now. 3, 2, 1. And we killed a lot of zombies, man. But we also killed every single Spartan. Don't launch any more nukes. Some zombies dead in there. Ooh, killed pretty much a lot of zombies, man. Can't fire any more nukes. You should be able to fire more nukes. But that was absolutely insane. Anyway, guys, this was just a little bit of fun. I didn't realize actually how long this video was going to last. But let me know if you know any good combinations here of what we're going to have. Maybe we'll have like zombies versus Jesus next, something like that. See if the Jesuses can survive. I think they are a little bit stronger. Or if there's anything else, maybe you want to see stormtroopers, machine gunners. I'm going to try and find some 0-hour units. And maybe we can actually have them battles in the end as well. Maybe we can have like minigunners against zombies or rebels or something like that. But yeah, let me know what you thought of this one. A little bit different, just a little bit of fun. GG, and see you in the next one.